Hi. So, what I want to talk about today has a lot of components. It's kind of multifaceted. So, what I'm going to end up doing is making it into a series. Today will be the first kind of episode in the series. And what I want to talk about overall is microaggressions. Today, I specifically want to talk about racial microaggressions. I was inspired to film this video um, because of a lot of the conversation that I have seen today on Facebook about Raven-Symonè saying that she would not hire someone whose name was Watermelondrea. I want to make a quick kind of disclaimer. I don't want people to mistake this video for me criticizing or critiquing Raven-Symonè. As a white person, I am not really in a position to criticize people of color and how they respond to racism. What I am here to critique today and to kind of open up a conversation about is the dialogue that is going on surrounding the fact that Raven-Symonè made these comments. A lot of people I know are saying, if I was an employer or I am an employer and I wouldn't want to hire somebody named Watermelondrea either. I want you to really think about why the name itself, Watermelondrea, is so off-putting to you that you would refuse to hire someone because of it. And this is kind of getting at that issue of microaggressions. For those of you who don't know or not familiar with the term microaggression, it kind of is this. So you have racism, classism, homophobia, sexism, whatever, right? Let's take racism specifically. And there's these kind of like really blatant, obvious, in your face racist things, right? Um, for example, segregation, not allowing black people to sit at the front of the bus, kind of not allowing black and brown people to vote. Stuff like this is sort of blatantly racist, right? Not allowing black people to own property. Just stuff that we kind of have made a lot of progress on. Not enough, but a lot. We are little by little as a society kind of hopefully going in that direction, but we still have a long way to go. And so what we're kind of left with now after these like huge um advances in our legal system that prohibit discrimination based on race, now that we have made a little bit of progress legally, what we're left with is these kind of under the surface level racist things, right? So, for example, in my hometown of Port Allen, Louisiana, we have a law, or kind of an ordinance, I guess, on the books that says if you are caught showing your underwear, sagging your pants, it's literally, I think, referred to as sagging your pants, then you can be fined. It's like a ticket. And once you get so many tickets, you can even be jailed. Now, on the surface, that doesn't seem racist at all, right? It just seems like, oh, I don't want to look at your underwear. But when you really think about it, like, you're not kidding, you're not fooling anybody, you're not kidding me. Who sags their pants? Who, and before you say, no, 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 white people sag their pants too, it's all people. Stop. Just stop. Did white people start that trend? No, because white people don't start any trends. Because all we like to do is jack other people's trends and other people's clothes and other people's things. And still continue to demonize them and embarrass them and humiliate them for doing these things. So while white people, wherever they are, may sag their pants, this law was put into place because black people sag their pants. That is why. And if that's too far over your head, then you need to go back to 101, and I can't help you. This video ain't for you. If I'm gonna have to sit here and try to explain to you why that is racist on the under the surface level, then you a lost cause, you probably a racist, you stuck in your ways, and I can't help you, and you need to go somewhere. But for those of you who are willing to use your little brain in your head, I need you to follow along with this. To say that you're not going to hire somebody because their name is Watermelondrea is one of these under the surface racist things. And look, everybody has these little things in their mind that society plants in there that says, this is bad, this is good, this is bad, this is good. And we just don't even think about it. The point of this video is for you to really think about it. And sometimes whenever you realize that you've been doing a thing that was racist for the past 20 years, 25, 40, it sucks. But guess what? That doesn't mean you're a bad person. What makes you a bad person is whenever these things are confronted to you and you continue to do them and you continue to ignore that what you're doing is problematic. So the reason that it's problematic that you wouldn't hire somebody named Watermelondrea is because you are making a lot of judgments based on stereotypes that exist in your mind. If you look at an application that says Watermelondrea on it, and I roll up into your office, are you going to be surprised to see that I am the one who came to that interview? That's a rhetorical question. The answer is yes, because you would never think that a white girl with blonde hair, that looks like this would be named that. And that is exactly how racism and white supremacy gets perpetuated over and over again, because we never really stop to think about what we're doing and the judgments that we're making. We just do them. So how do you know Watermelondrea don't have a degree from Harvard? You don't. You don't know anything about this person. You don't know where they from, what they look like. You don't know if they're going to work hard. You don't know what they've been through. You don't know their story. You don't know anything. But you made all these judgments based on a name that they were given whenever they were born. And just stop. Before you talk about, oh, well, they could change their name. You don't have a choice over your name, but you could change it. You're missing the point. You don't need to change your name. We need to change the way that we think and respond and have these immediate reactions whenever we see a name that we associate with somebody who's black or brown or just not white. Honestly, this happens to every race of people in this country who isn't white. Asian people, you got an Asian name, you got a black name, you have a Latino name, you have a Mexican name. You cannot continue to sit around and act like you notice these names and call people's names unprofessional and all of this, and simultaneously act like those people are demons for needing assistance from the government. Now, if you are admitting on Facebook today that you wouldn't hire someone named Watermelondrea, then I don't want to hear your mouth when Watermelondrea and her 2 children roll up to the food stamps office, because your ass right now, sitting right here right now, is saying you're not going to hire them. Who's going to hire them? And before you come at me with some McDonald's, don't make me slap you in your mouth. First of all, you an asshole. Second of all, McDonald's only got so many jobs. People with the name Watermelondrea, for example, should not have to be subject to only having the option of working in fast food for the rest of their life because your racist self don't know how to look past what their name is. I don't really know what other way I could put it to you. So I'm going to just, too long didn't read real quick. You cannot say that someone's name or appearance is unprofessional and that you wouldn't hire them because their name is Watermelondrea and simultaneously demonize those people and talk about, you need to get a job. I work hard for what I got. I don't want to work hard for all this stupid blah blah conservative right-wing bull bleep. You are a walking contradiction. You cannot demonize people and say that you're not going to hire them because their name is something, and then demonize them same people whenever they don't have a job and they need some help. You're going to have to pick a side. You just going to have to pick a side. That's all for today.